Hello everybody, welcome back to Last Way the Game Review. I'm your host, Murphy. Today I am taking a look at a game I am extremely excited to be featuring. I've done a little bit on Facebook with it. A huge shout out to Rachel at GoPublic's PR. A huge shout out to Massive Work Studio as well for providing us with a copy of the game. We are taking a look at the Kickstarter demo for Dolmen. It is a currently in crowdfunding game. It has almost reached its goal. It's about $3,000 short of reaching it. So a big thing is with the stream, one thing we want to do a little bit here on our own stream is we are aiming to bring in some donations as well for ourselves. But the big thing here is 50% of all donations for today's stream, if you donate, which we would love to see you all donate, will go towards that Kickstarter, so we will only see half of what we earn today during the stream. So here in just a brief minute, I am going to get started. But that also comes to state, please remember, this is a in-progress title. It is in the works, so there may be bugs, there may be crashes, there may be some errors, there may be some minor glitches that I'm not intending to see. So let's get the show started. So we are going to start completely over. I am going to play this cutscene for you all.
You're asleep. I've been visiting you, judging if it would be necessary to communicate. And I'm afraid it is. Believe me when I tell you that I never wanted to disturb your sleep. Few things are as beautiful as your people sleeping. And what dreams? Isn't it a tragedy? A world independent of them. A real world. Regardless of that, if we are to believe such a thing exists, I need you to wake up.
So for those of you wondering, I will be playing the introductory cutscenes for you to give you an idea of what it is. Remember, there may be, the graphics to you may not look great, but this is a work in progress. It is currently being developed, so over time it'll get crispened, it'll look sharper, cleaner, what have you. Again, this is just a rendered video. It's not a in-game engine video at the moment. But regardless, it gives you an idea of what is going on as things get underway.
Open your eyes.
So those of you wondering how to back this game, all you gotta do is, we do have a direct link down in the information tab for this stream that will let you donate to the game so that you can help it go. Or if you donate to our channel here at Let's Play the Game Review, you know, the channel being me, I will be donating to the game to help kickstart it. And this is the first game I will actually be backing on Kickstarter, as the game has improved since the first time I played the demo. And that's a massive thing to say about an indie game, is you don't see a lot of games get that kind of attention. And so the big thing here is I will be using a Xbox One Elite controller due to Microsoft, and so we will be doing quite a bit with this game. And as you see, we have Dolmen Game in here. Huge shout out to Massive Work Studio for tuning in. Thank you so much, Dolmen Game, for tuning into this stream as well. If you all do have questions, please let them know down below. So the first thing is first, just like any game of this kind, you are going to be locking on with the traditional clicking your R3 in. Heavy attacks are your right bumper, and heavies your right trigger. In the recent update, the reason we are visiting this is there was a recent update that looked like it tweaks how some of the combat works to better suit the in-game goal of the game. So one mistake that I didn't do last time is I didn't hold down my Y for a quick heal, which does restore a significant amount of health, and I don't think I took enough time exploring, really. And I think I missed some opportunities, and I did. I mean, there's stuff right here that I missed last time. And so I will be taking my time to explore this time around, and, you know, bettering my combat techniques rather than just beating my way through everything. Plus, there are a few secrets I was unable to find last time. Every time I have streamed this game or played it, even outside of stream, I keep finding new things to appreciate, and one of them is the fact the game, I do not have VSync on, this is on ultra high, it just seems like more and more things pop out. So in a way, you know, you could look at this stream as a partial impressions, but hands-on impressions of the game.
Awakening is kind of a needed death, and almost painless.
So the big goals here with this is, let alone am I trying to raise awareness for this game. For those of you wondering, no, I'm not an influencer. I just got lucky. A friend of mine is doing the PR for Massive Work Studio, and she came to me saying, hey, you're a streamer, do you want to stream this? And so I decided to revisit Dolmen this time around again and just be really into it this time. And the more and more I have spent with it, the more and more I am genuinely impressed by this indie team, who is trying so hard to show that there's not just games like Dark Souls, Lords of the Fallen, stuff like that can make action RPGs. And Dolmen is definitely among those titles that should be leaving an impression. So I don't remember getting energy batteries last time, actually, so those I think are new. Daniel Gieber, I will definitely fix that. Let me do this. So let's turn the game down just a little bit, and I'll up the microphone levels a tad to counteract the video game. So let's do this. Let's down the game to about 18 to 20 decibels. Let me know how that is. Let me know if this works, because I did tweak it. On my side, it is a little hard to tweak and listen, so let me know how that is, Daniel. This should be significantly better. So, Daniel, thank you for helping tune the audio versus gameplay. I have been having trouble trying to balance it from game to game. So any help really is appreciated. Thank you so much. Oh, very nice. Thank you, Daniel. So again, folks, I do have the Dolmen team in here for this stream. As you can see, they are giving... Oh! I forgot about that. See, and that's the thing right there, everybody, is I keep forgetting about the traps. There is so much to this game that I just overlook it every time. Sometimes I just... You know, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm really into this. And it's like a new experience every time you go in. So you may think you have one thing figured out, which you might. And next thing you know, you've forgotten about that one little thing. So let's do a quick heal. Let's pop these traps. I don't feel like blowing up today. Let's pick that up. There we go. Get all my supplies back. Plus new supplies. Oh, no, 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 no! Ah, he got me. So, respawning, because, I got a little cocky here. I got this again. I'll get this again. So, another really cool thing that is different from a lot of the, type of games that you play here is you do get, a lot of interesting deals, and the biggest one is you can energize your weapon to deal extra damage at the cost of your energy. The risky trade-off there is that energy you're sacrificing is also the energy you use to quick heal. And so your trade-off is, do you heal or do you, risk it all? So let's oh shoot, let's do a quick heal. Oh, I don't have enough energy. So let's do a small retreat. Well played. Oh, that was a well-timed block, so that stunned him. So, well-placed block. Let's go in here. You know what? Let's take advantage of this situation, and, we got a deal right back here. Let's go back to the Zoan ship. So one thing that's really important with this game that I actually find to be really unique, it stands out from this entire genre, because I am an avid Souls fan. I love any game that's like Souls. I own the Surge. I own all the Dark Souls games. I own Demon Souls. I still play Bloodborne and Demon Souls. The real thing that sets this game apart is its emphasis on knowing your resources, knowing what items you have, crafting your items, taking advantage of the damage types, as you can see over there, slash blunt, cryogenics, magnetism, poison, disruption. So I'm assuming when the game goes on full launch, the team can correct me if I'm wrong, you will be able to have a way to mod your weapons, and these mods will determine what elements you take advantage of and how you use them, but also what kind of resistances you have based on that. So I'm assuming that is going to be a thing in the full version of the game. I could be wrong. So, I'm just a streamer who has the ideas of what's going on. And so I'm thinking what's going on later is, unlike the Souls games, you're going to have a way to build your armor sets to your playstyle. So if you want to stay in something that is more, say, like what I'm equipping, useful for slash burn magnetism, I'm getting the idea that you'll be able to take that armor and mold it towards those defenses. And the other thing is how you level up. Just like in the genre, a very well established genre, you know, you do level up. You do go in here and go to your pod and level up. And what's more intricately designed about this is the fact that as you upgrade, you do become more versatile in combat. You do have your stats weighing down on you. And personally, I feel they do weigh down on you more than, say, Demon Souls or The Surge or Dark Souls or any of these Soulsborne games that have been out before, because they are emphasizing on structure, knowing what fits you best. But also, there's that double-edged sword of, okay, so this works for you, but what about your armor and the resistances from that armor? That is so uniquely done that I love it. I don't know if that's something they were aiming for, but I absolutely love that design.
Awakening is kind of a needed
So it's
death.
something I really hope to see more of in the final version of the game. I can't wait to see more of that type stuff. And what's more spectacular is the fact that, you know, they are very active with their community. They are very proactive with it. And, you know, even until the game releases, I've played this demo. I've beaten this demo numerous times now. And I still find new things to do. I actually did last night, off stream, I actually did a speed run where my whole goal was not to use any energy. So I couldn't use my quick heal, I couldn't use anything. I had to use items to heal. So I was stuck using only my items. And therefore, you know, my biggest weakness was I can't heal myself, I can't do any of this. And right now, I'm just showing off general gameplay. You know, I will show off something a little different, which includes an attempt to use, you know, beat through this at the lowest level I can. So eventually that will be a thing in this stream. But at the moment, I am just going to take time to craft the armor, show off the armor, let you all see what this is about, because this is, like I said, a truly unique game. Alphix translated as, when it's cold, I wear my brother's synthetic skin, and when I get hungry, I cry for the food stocked inside his stomach. We could all be nourished now and waiting for death with no pain. So as you can tell, these insect-type things, there's definitely something going on with them. I get a massive vibe that the story we're going to see is a lot more intricately designed. And so the big thing I was showing right there is lock-on is really important. So take advantage of the lock-on if you can. And definitely take advantage of the terrain. So let's go in here. So this big guy gives me problems even now. Like, no matter how many times I play, this guy still gives me issues. Okay, get a quick kill off. Oh, I started the video clip on accident. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. So I don't think I'm going to die since it forced me into a video clip, but still, that'd be hilarious. Now, as you can see, they already have... And see, that's one thing I do like that they did is, if it forces you into a clip, a creature's not going to kill you. So I do like that. That's just an example of good design. But you know what? Let's do this a little more interesting. Let's consume. This is Owen Supplies. recharge our energy. And instead of doing what I did last time, which is I waited to build up my armor, we're going to actually just push in and start this right away. We're going to... There we go. Come on, grasshopper boy. Go back and get these loots because I did leave a bunch of loot back here. So the one thing, folks, that's really interesting about this is you don't want to use your supplies too fast. Almost all your supplies serve a purpose. Some of them are for crafting, some are for upgrading, some of them are, I'm gonna guess, at a later date, mods for your armor. So it's one of those you can actually hurt yourself by using them as recovery items. Let's do this again. I am suffering from poison damage. That's not good. Let's use the Zoan supply to restore energy. So I'm going to take a second and go over here and talk to this guy. So I'm going to guess these holograms at a later date that it just faded, but I have a feeling they're going to serve a purpose tied to the game's story. So at that point, when you get to that final version, you'll have a deep, deep story to explore. So let's do this. Let's grab this, because I actually didn't even realize I was there the first time. I learned something new last time I did this. So last time I learned you can shoot these, pull these guys out, and go in for a quick hit. But I'm not going to go that way just yet. I want to go this way momentarily. And I wonder if I can go in this room. I remember being able to activate this door. You can. And see, here's the cool thing, folks, is you can already tell they have a lot planned for this game. And it looks like some of this is actually planned for post-launch. You can already see where they're putting stuff in for later into the game. Which is admirable. I really enjoy the fact they're doing that. So we'll keep going ahead and going down, and nope, don't want to eat the Zoan supplies. Actually, we're going to go back up, because I know later on there is another spot where we can go back to the ship. And we're going to see if we can make some more armor and maybe a weapon. Oh, I can't use this. So, we're actually going to do this, then. So, this guy is right here. I'm going to show you all how to use the terrain to your advantage. And there you go. You can actually use the game's terrain to your advantage. And kill enemies with it. Or at least put them down into a weakened state. Hey, granted, this is only a small faction, or fraction of this game. You see, there's story all over the place. Like, you can walk up to these yellow sprays, and it tells you more. Alphix translates it as, let's give ourselves to them. The acid makes no more effects. Let's be digested, because we are not drillers anymore. Not without our brothers. So my only assumption is the story is leading up to how this colony has somehow disappeared altogether. Like, this once well-established, you know, mining colony of some sort has managed to vanish while you were asleep. That's definitely going to be something worth taking your time to learn. Okay, can't shoot terrain to test it. Alright, got it. There is stuff you can and can't do. Let's do this. Oh, no you don't. No, you don't get to freeze me. You don't get to do that, buddy. So we do got a lot. Let's go ahead and go back to the ship and build some more. I'm going to show you off some more of the building elements in this game. I love the crafting. This is actually really awesome. Nope. So, first off, let's level up. Last time I did this, so science is my defenses. Awesome. Dolmen Game, thank you for the subscription. I love having you guys here. Thank you so much. That is amazing to have you following the channel. So big thing about our channel, for nobody that really knows, we support indie developers. We're really big into indie developers. We absolutely love them because without them, we wouldn't have some of these really good games we have today. And so that's really important. And I want to give a huge shout out to them for even being here and supporting this current stream. So, one thing I didn't mention is you get skill points. I'm assuming the skill points, I am not sure at this time. I haven't really looked into it. The skill points actually help you with what you're doing. You know, they help you with, here we go, Berserker. So, I'm not sure what Berserker does. I don't know how to look that up, but I'm guessing it's something to do with the melee combat. And making you more effective in melee combat. And, you know, with me being melee focused, that makes sense because, you know, I'm doing a lot of melee combat. So I'm going to go over here to this table. I thought I crafted... Yeah, I did. There's the arms. So it seems like each armor set plays a very specific role. I'm going to guess you can actually build your character to specifically be a ranged fighter or a melee combatant or a mix of the two, or even using, I'm guessing, abilities at a later point. So as you see, again, they have more. It looks like this is going to be another area that's already in the works. They do have it blocked off where you can't go to it just yet, but you can eventually once the game is out. So again, like I was saying, you have to be careful with your energy levels. As you can tell, I couldn't quick heal. I used too much energy. So you do have to manage your energy levels.
I try to communicate directly to you in your own language. It's very hard, and sometimes I will not succeed. Your mind is strange, and there are others like you here where I am, suffering the same illness.
Love the voice acting. Like, that is actually really awesome. I love the voice acting in this game. So, as you saw, I dropped down, took advantage of that drop down to get a melee blow in. So, I am going to take some time. I'm not going to run straight to the end. I know how to get there. I know how to beat this very quickly. I could beat it probably within 15 minutes if I really wanted to. But I want to take some time to show off the gameplay itself. Nope, nope, I'm not doing that. I've made that mistake before. Do another quick heal. Instead, I'm going to take a second. There is actually a crafting item over here that I can drop down and obtain by just dropping down. So, I'm going to do that. As you saw, Zoe supplies, which, if you recall, I said are important for energy and crafting. Tons of poison damage on them. Took advantage of that situation. Now to use the Zoid supplies, get my energy levels back up. I'm gonna do one more run through this, see if I can maybe get the chest piece. Oh, that one dropped down on me. Oh, so this one. I wasn't ready for that one. So we will do this. See if maybe I can. Oh, it wasn't good, quick enough. My timing was wrong. So it does seem like the patch today slowed heavy attacks, but also made them use more stamina. So that is definitely a thing to consider. Is it does seem like heavy attacks are using a lot more stamina than they did initially. So that's actually good to know. I would rather, you know, my heavy attacks feel like I actually have to plan them out and make them have meaning. Oh, I didn't realize I killed him. I was going for another swing. So I'm going to have to kill that guy several times if I want to get the full armor set. It seems like he's going to be my primary source of that armor. Oh. Forgot their larva pods do that. They do some minor damage to you. Could have just shot my energy, take him out. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I might say your name wrong. Got a Joe Onito in here, or Joe Nito. I'm thinking that's probably easier for me to say. Just call you Joe. Love the fact all of you in here are talking, chatting. Got a lot of the Dolmen team in here. Makes me really happy to see. So we're going to do one more lap, which means we're actually going to go upstairs this time. You know, go up here. Take out these two guys. Go back. Level up one more time. And see if we can make a push for the final boss. I've actually died this time less than I did last time, so I'm getting better with each playthrough. I'm still trying to get the parries timed out just right. Come on, come on. Come down here. Almost had that one. So let's go down this way. Not going to bother with using any energy because we're just going to walk through this webbing. Return to the Zoan ship real quick. And then, whether I can craft a new item or not, we're going to make a push for the final boss. Even if I don't beat the boss, this will give you a good idea of the difficulty scaling and the preparation needed to play the game. I mean, it's not a game that's just going to hold your hand and have you beat a boss's head in. So, because I do want my melee to deal quite a bit more damage, I am going to put a few points in that. So I don't have enough to make the scrap sword or the driller striker yet. But I can make the sentinel shield. Almost can make the armor. So let's do. We're gonna do one more run, and we're actually gonna make the armor. We're gonna see if we can get that one more piece, and if we can, we'll after the armor, we'll go push for that final boss. So here we go. Right hand. We're gonna equip the sentinel shield. And as you can see, you can actually have 2 items in one slot. So if you want to have 2 shields, go for those 2 shields and take full advantage of them. Thank you, Rick Zom, for the $15 donation to the stream. Thank you so much. That is really appreciated, man. Thank you. So a huge shout out to Rick for the $15 donation here on our stream today. Definitely helps going to create content like this. So thank you so much for it. That, folks, right there is kind of what helps keep the stream going. You know, if you want to see content like this continually go, you know, that's all it takes. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Rick. Thank you, buddy. So we're gonna go ahead and push this guy, and try to take out this dude right here. And we're actually even if we don't beat this boss, if we do, I should say, we're gonna do a speed run and see if we can beat this rather quickly, even at a low level, just to see if it's possible. Which I know means I'm gonna have to have a lot of awareness. I'm gonna have to manage my energy levels. I am going to have to pay attention to the boss's mechanics and rotation to make sure I can actually take it on. So, let's do this. So, we have to go up here. As you can see here, those pathways, I'm not going to do it, but right there, you can touch it. It'll fall out. And I know they're probably going to put some different tricks here and there to make it so it's a little trickier on us, but... I'm actually going to make a push, probably for the boss here in a second. So yeah, let's do a push for the boss. So we're gonna actually make a boss push and see if we can do this. Which does mean, again, this may not go as intended, so do expect a possible death here. Oh, this guy's got quite a bit more health than the others. So we're gonna do this. Let the door open. Go back here. Oh, we can't go back there. That's closed off. So compared to the scrapper sword, or the driller sword I was using earlier in the last stream, this axe does not do near the amount of damage, so I'm going to have to pay a lot more attention to what I'm doing this time around. I wasn't quick enough to dodge him. So we got this guy down. So actually, I think it was 3 I needed. 3 or 4 I needed to craft that. So let's check our supplies really, really fast and see how many of these crafting supplies I have. Let's go back and make that sword real quick. We can actually make the sword now. So I'm going to take a second to wander back and make this sword. It increased my chances of survival against this boss, because I can already tell you she hits like an absolute truck. She's not a joke to be had. So we're gonna backtrack again to the save point, teleport back to the Zoan. I don't know if I have enough to level up. We'll double check. If not, there's a few little guys down there I can go beat on for a second. Oh, I think I passed the zone. No, I didn't. So again, we're just gonna go down here. Go back to the Zoan ship. And then make that sword. As you all can hear in the background, I do have a streaming buddy. I'm going to move the camera so you can see my little streaming pal. Right down there. He's licking the air because he's a weirdo. But I do have a streaming dog, so don't be surprised if you hear Meatloaf in the background from time to time. He's kind of my cheerleader, my personal cheerleader. So we're going to create the crafting sword. The scrap sword, get that going. So I still need one more for the Knepti, the Knepti chest piece. So we at least have a new sword and a new shield. We have almost a full set of armor. And we actually have a ranged weapon. I forgot about the Pitoplasma. So we have almost a whole set of new items to utilize, except for a torso. So again, you know, right, left on D-pad. I am playing with an Xbox controller. It does, as you can see, support mouse and keyboard because I just wiggled the mouse. Let's go back to the dump. So we got that $15 donation today from Pedro. Thank you so much again, Pedro, for the $15 donation to the stream. That is beyond appreciated. Thank you so much. I really genuinely mean that. Thank you. It means a lot. It does help the stream. And it will go towards the stream, believe it or not. Yes, there we go. So as you all saw right there, this sword is a major, 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 major upgrade from what I was using. So, well, that'll help a lot. But even without that one armor piece, I think we're going to push for this boss. I think we're actually going to try and take it on, because I really enjoy this. I'll play this demo several times. It's actually really, really fun. And actually, I want to try out my new pistol. I've actually not... If you look, too, folks, different energy types. It is highlighted right there on the right side of the weapon on the top right. I'm guessing these are a fire-based or a blast base of some sort. I'd actually have to go back and check the damage types after I take this guy out. Yeah, so as you can see, this is... He's not enjoying that damage at all. He's not taking ice damage anymore. So let's go down here and let's look at those stats real quick. So out of these stats, we're doing light waves, so that's light damage. I'm guessing light turns into fire damage type ordeal. So we are going to be taking advantage of the damage type itself. So again, you know, just got to take care. So let's go in here. Let's face this guy down again. So oh yeah, he's taking a lot of damage from that. I don't know what light wave type damage actually is, but he's not enjoying the light damage at all. So we'll go down here. Go this way. I'm not going to actually... You know what? I will go ahead, because we're going to end up having to use some quick heals quite a bit through here. Oh, he stunned me. Get rid of this guy. And as you see here, folks, weapons, upgrading them, ensuring that they go and continually grow is extremely, extremely, extremely important to ensure your survival. So I'm guessing these are the synthetics they were talking about. Like, I've never really understood who the synthetics were that were getting mentioned. Oh, hello, hello. I got two of you now. Oh, I'm taking light damage now. That is definitely happening at the moment. Oh, I'm getting overwhelmed. I am... Yep, I got overwhelmed. So as you saw right there, these enemies don't mess around. Like, the smallest mistake will kill you. So now I have none of my resources, just like in any game within this genre. I'm going to have to take that second. I'm going to have to go back, work my way towards the resources. And also, even if you spawn in, you may not be safe. There are some enemies that just are not having it. They don't want you here. The moment they even get whiff of you, they're kind of... They're on your butt. So that's definitely something to remember is... you may think you're safe, but you're definitely not safe. Let's do this again. I don't know what that was that I was doing, but that was actually kind of awesome. I can't use my energy at all. I keep forgetting, this time around I don't have near the energy levels I did last time, so... We're going to push upwards. Oh! He's not messing this time. He's not happy with me this time around. So, take this guy out again. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted the charged attack. So all you know, this game does have charged attacks just like in any game in this genre, which is awesome. So we're gonna do this. You know what? I do have Zoan supplies this time. So we'll go ahead and equip these new Zoan supplies we just got off that guy. We're not going to use them just yet. Like, there's not a point in doing so right at this time. So go down here. Have a... exchange a few rounds of ammunition with this guy. I'm actually going to have to go back for the supplies I lost. This time, I got to be a lot more careful doing this because I'm not going to have near the resources I did the first time through here. So we'll activate this. This guy wants a piece already. He's making it clear that he does. I'm going to freeze him. Can't do a quick heal yet, but we'll quick heal as soon as we have the energy level. Do a quick heal, turn off the charge mode. Go in here again. Let's dance, my friend. Oh, he got me. I was not expecting him to get me. Hold this one out here. Oh. You're not playing around. Even now, you're not playing. That could have ended really badly. I didn't think I had enough to do a quick heal. So we're going to use 2 Zoan supplies this time. We're not going to quick heal. I got to be careful in case this guy does do a number on me. Take him out. So there we go. Let's check real quick the supplies we have because I want to, if possible, create that last piece of armor. We have enough to build that armor. So what I'm going to do is, I wasn't originally going to build it, We were just going to make the run for the boss, go in, you know, plow our way through it, beat the demo, and then try to do a speed run. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and quick heal just in case some weird coincidence happens that I have a creature to fight, which means I have topped out health. I do have a little less energy than I would like, but we have the 15 Zoan supplies, and if I have to, I will recharge the Zoan supplies through those. So we're going to rebuild the armor, and then this is the last time we're turning back to the Zoan ship, because this time we are... You know what? Can we... Oh, we can't change floors yet. So that's not in the Kickstarter build to be able to transition between one floor or the next. So at least we know this guy or girl, whatever our character is. We don't really have a gender, it looks like. We at least know he or she, or if this is a male character. If I remember right, one of the... oh, so there we go. Dolmen game, you have it. Destroy the spider webs to use the elevator. So we're definitely going to do that, and I'm glad that somebody told me, because I didn't mind not being able to go between the floors. But that is awesome to know I can do it. So we're going to do that just for the giggles. We're going to do it just for giggles. You know what? I'm actually curious. We're going to craft another one. We're going to craft the chest, of course. That is happening. Then we're going to level up. So we're going to increase our strength. Actually, we're going to do one strength, one... I believe that was one strength. Yeah, one strength, one skill. Then we got to go over here. We're going to Zoan supplies. Since we don't really need the parts anymore. Oh, wow. I have a brain. We could use these to level up really quick, because these all turn into sparks, so... We're going to level up some more. Try the other reactor. Okay, so we're going to try the other reactor. I believe I'm going to do this right. I could be wrong. So I don't know if it's in the crafting materials or not. First, let's level up. We're going to level up again. I want to... Oh, I think I hit the level cap. Oh, or am I under it? Oh, I'm under it, so I can't level up. So, to level up, yeah, that's what it was. I couldn't level up because I didn't have enough XP. So we're going to use the blasting powder, because at this time I don't think I can craft anything with the blasting powder. So we're just going to keep doing this. I know this is so funny to do and probably useless, or I just wasted a crafting material. We're going to consume. We're going to up our luck. Not our science. We're going to up our skill. So this time, the other reactor. So... we do have these too. Ooh, this is all pretty. This is all really pretty. So we do have the molten reactor as well, not just the ice reactor like he was saying. So as you see here, they do have two different things. Attack creates a flying blade which gives 10% damage of your weapon. Attack consumes energy and stamina now. Recover 4% of energy when parrying. So each reactor does something else. This one, my attacks are slower, but deal 20% more damage. Attacks now... oh, we're going to have some fun. Since we haven't messed with this reactor, we're going to have some fun with this reactor. So, oh, okay, that is really cool. So, we're going to mess with this other reactor. We're definitely messing with this other reactor. Thank you, Dolmen. Thank you to the team at Massive Work for that tip. Get rid of these. Now that I know you can do that, we're totally getting rid of the spider webs. So let's energize. We're doing this. Okay, that is awesome. It uses a lot more energy, but that is amazing. That is a lot of burst damage. Like, that is a significant amount of burst. And bye-bye. So, let's explore the other floors. We haven't explored them yet. Like, I've never done this, so you all get to join me for the very first time. So, we're going to change the floors. So, we're going to go down. Further down. So, it takes us to the very bottom floor where we started. As you can see, we can go this way now. Well, we really can't go this way yet, per se. But we can, you know, go between all the floors. Actually, we haven't been right here yet. As you can see, again, yeah, we have. That's that one room. So we can go to that room at a later date. So, you know, as they're saying, my parry is going to be a big thing now. So as I parry... Oh, hello, hello. I've never seen you before. We're going to take a second and look at the side of this room that we have. Oh! Oh, boy. This is new stuff. We haven't seen this new stuff. We're going to take a look at, folks, you're seeing it for the first time. New stuff.
The hand was just ripped off. No physical pain. I try to avoid my central nervous system.
She has become addicted to the climate we made to her. Electricity and you'll be able to move away from the biggest of the aberrations vomited on us, but try to compare it with her pups that copulate with her womb's walls and that hunt us when we proceed like that. Okay, so not sure what these are. So this is definitely new. Like, I've never seen this, folks. You're going to be seeing this with me for the first time. So, what are you? Are you... Oh! Those explode. Got it. Oh, God. So this is probably that secret that I missed. So we're going to switch weapons and see if we can hit multiples of these. Can't hit those, so I'm gonna have to run through this really, really fast and hopefully not blow up in the process. Poison damage everywhere. This is cool. I've never seen this. This is cool. I've not seen this part before. So this is, if you all remember that beginning scene, there was that creature that was laying on the... Oh, what? Driller strike frame. Let's go build the driller. So we're gonna just, like, really quick... mash our way through all these guys. You know what? Just in case. Just in case. Let's consume. So we got some energy levels again because we got to fight this guy again. We're going to freeze him so I make sure I have time. Ah, you didn't want to attack, so... eh. So let's go this way again. We're going to just... this time... I want my other pistol. Oh, I didn't do the damage I was hoping it would. There we go. Did it get itself killed? Nope, it didn't. Boom! Energize. You turn on the reactor. Bam. So I like this reactor. It uses a lot of energy, but the risk is worth the reward. And now that we got that, you're going to see what I was talking about again. It's going to show you that giant flying thing. So now you're actually going to get to see what I was talking about this giant thing that was laying on the ground. That's what we were looking at. That is what we were looking at that had me going, oh my goodness. So we're going to energize. I'm not good at timing my parries. We're going to hack our way through him. We have that hologram right here. So we're going to take the elevator up. I love this armor. This armor looks amazing. Run past him. Even though it's not the very, very tip-top floor. Get a little more, a few more sparks. Then we're going to go up one more floor to the next one. You know, I'm going to screenshot this just because I like that freaking armor. That armor's... and you can actually see the sweat on the armor. Like the atmosphere, or it's the skin. It's the skin. It's like the actual insect skin. Daniel, I do not actually. The sound is... so, I'm going to take a second to act... since Daniel has a great question. He's the sound designer for Dolmen. The sound is actually some of the best sound I have. I love the atmospherics. I love the subtlety behind it. Like, even the footsteps sound legitimate as if you're on that train. Even the creatures themselves, you can hear them oozing. And it's so perfect. It is just what I would happen to hope it would be. And with that... you know, you don't really have anything. The only thing I do hope to see is when you're using, say, at a later time, say you're using a resource, that you have a sound effect matching the resource use to give us an idea of the fact we're using a resource. You know, to give us kind of a sound effect, even if it's the same for multiple items being used. But besides that, I don't have any complaints. I love the sound in this game. It is so awesome. Even the music is amazing. And I'm going to trade out that. I want to try out this Driller Striker. On kill. Wow. Okay, so I actually have a Driller Striker, and I think I'm using 2 Driller Strikers now. Nope, Scrap Sword and Driller Striker. Okay, got it. Oh, we're doing this. We are totally doing this. Oh yeah, this is happening. Oh my gosh. This is happening. Oh my god, we're totally gonna two-hand this. We're two-handing this. This sword is freaking amazing looking. I've not seen this thing yet. How have I not seen this sword yet? It's so slow, but oh my gosh, I bet it does some massive damage. Oh, I totally gotta try this out now. We're gonna energize this thing. Oh, I gotta try out the two-hander, because I love two-handers. Boom! Okay, that is actually pretty cool. This thing is massive. Oh my god! This thing is humongous. It's so slow, but it does so much damage. You can see that laser cutter on the side of it. Oh my god! The thing is like a monster. Oh, you're not getting out of this. I'm totally testing this thing on you. You are getting hit by this. Okay, you're near the ledge. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Okay, I'm 100% behind this weapon. I like this weapon. That was disgustingly amazing. How often can you say, oh, I just cut this grasshopper thing in half with a sword that's like almost as big as I am. Oh, that was sweet. Ah, let's go down this way. Oh yeah, you are surviving that, buddy. Since I don't need them, eat this tongue or consume it, whatever he's doing. Oh, I want to try this sword on something else. I know there's some other guys down here. Okay, so this other guy's down here. He is getting ready to eat this sword. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. I'm not going to get over that anytime soon. Let's just take a second to appreciate this thing when it's turned on. Let's just take a second. This thing is gorgeous. It's just a giant industrial blade with a laser. What more could you ask for aside from a giant industrial blade with a laser? The little kid in me that's, you know, that never grew up is loving this thing. And it legitimately feels like a heavy weapon. Like, look at my stamina bar. Let's compare the stamina usage between my shield and that sword. It's so much different. But that heavy sword, oh my god, that was sexy. I kind of want to use it again. I don't remember what this room was. Alright, you're gonna explode and let out little dudes. Take them out. Get this. Get that. Get that. Let's consume. Yeah, this demo is taking a lot longer than I intended, folks. I'm seeing stuff I actually didn't take my time to see before. Yes, she is amazing. I am forever now going to call her the Zoe. This sword has now gotten a nickname for me called the Zoe. Ooh. I never did destroy these. Batter up. I remember this was a storage room. If I remember right, it's this room that takes me to the boss. Oh, I don't remember you. Oh, yeah. Smackdown. Okay, let's put Zoe up for a second. Let's break crates. Ooh, can I just do this? Nope, I can't. Oh well. Let's do this. Go over here. Break these. Can't break that. Oh well. Let's eat this. Heal completely up because our energy is still recharging. So let's go back this way. Now to work our way to the final boss. This is, wow, this is, you know, having this new mod that I have on, this new reactor, the new generator, plus the new weapon, this is a completely different experience. I'm not playing the same demo I played just a couple of days ago. Oh yeah, you weren't expecting that block, were ya? Were ya, buddy? And before we fight the boss, we're going to go back to the ship one last time and level up one last time. Heck, I didn't even know we've been streaming this for almost an hour, folks. Like, that's how long of a demo this is. So if you back it on Kickstarter, for those of you that aren't the development team, this is actually a pretty long demo. We're actually going to need more stamina. Is there... No, I've crafted everything I can craft, so... let's go fight the boss. Let's go, kill... Spider Lady thing. I cannot wait to use this new reactor against this boss. Come on, Dementula! You know, I'm gonna use Zoe on you. You get to beat Zoe. Meet Zoe. Oh, hello. Dementula is doing quite a bit more damage than before. There you go, folks. Dolmen demo Kickstarter build completed. We've beat the Dolmen. Also, before the screen leaves, go visit Dolmen Game here on YouTube, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Go visit my friends over at Massive Work Studio. Let them know what you thought of this demo. As you saw, we just beat it. One thing you can do, I am going to pull this up on the screen so you will briefly see my screen. I know I have posted this a few times already on this stream before. Nope, I don't want my I did not want my stream popped up because that was not what we're trying to do. So now that I actually have the right tab, you know, why is it doing that multiple times? It's actually redirecting me to my own stream. So now that I figured out what was going on, because, you know, my deal was back, you know, being glitched, we're going to take a look real quick at the official Dolmen Kickstarter page. I am going to go ahead and put it in full screen. The one thing you need to know about this is this project does have about a month left. All you have to do to support it, if you like the stream, is head over to Kickstarter, look up Dolmen by Massive Work Studio. It has only been on here a few days, but it's already reached 12,134 United States dollars, meaning it's doing really well. Like, it is doing much, much better this time around on Kickstarter than it did the first time around. The demo is actually a lot better than it was the first time I played it back in May, I believe it was. March or May is the last time I played it. They have been steadily updating it. There's a lot more information. But here's the big thing right here you need to know. If you are curious about console support, they are looking at releasing it on console support. Well, with console support at a later date. But here's the thing you got to know the most about. Right here. The Kickstarter goals. We need it. You the fans, myself, and even the developers need it to reach $15,000 for the open beta with 4 hours of gameplay. So the hour you've watched me play is only a fragment of what they have planned in a future open beta. So it's not going to be just a Kickstarter beta. Once they reach that goal, for the base goal, it will continually go up and go up and go up and go up. The other thing that you can do is they do have 2 new weapons that they have planned at 20,000, at 30,000, 2 new enemies, and it just goes from there. I mean, a female character, that would be awesome to have. Additional racial lore, even better. New levels plus enemies. I'm all down for this. So they need our help, meaning, us streamers, the influencers, plus you, the viewers, to help continually grow Dolmen to what they hope to have Dolmen be. And so, for a game of its type, Dolmen is exactly what they've promised so far. It's a very solid game. Gameplay mechanics are solid. As you're seeing, here's some of the in-game models that I was looking at earlier. I was using. They do have gifts for them pulled up. Here's the armor types, mechanical, the organic. This is one of the armors I was using. So there are multiple types planned. The soundtrack itself is absolutely outstanding. I can't wait to get my hands on Antonio Tioli's works. I have actually listened to the soundtrack a few times on SoundCloud now, so it's very well done. But here's the big thing you need to remember. We need to help push this. If you like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, that kind of stuff, you like the games, and here you go. Right here is a lot of the team that you've seen in the stream. They have been very helpful doing what we have, as you can see right there. Everybody I've been talking to off and on through social media and on here is here. So there's a lot of work going in the background. As you can see, I've worked with both Jessica Timms and Rachel at GoPublics, Jessica Timms being another PR firm. I've worked with them in the past. As you can see here, it is receiving a lot of praise, and I will back up PC Gamer and say right now, Dolmen is Dark Souls and Dead Space having had a beautiful and amazing baby. Again, Discord, go join them on Discord. You can talk to them, that kind of thing. But we're going to actually tab back into the stream. As you can see here, I'm going to shut down my display, and I'm going to go ahead and leave the game pulled up. Big thing here, this month, I'm going to be solid. At the end of the week, I will donate a portion of all my weekly gold donations this week. We have 5 days to hit $600. I will donate a portion of all of my weekly donation goals to this game to help kickstart it. The catch here, there is a catch 22. I will not be able to review it, but I will be streaming it for you all. So this will be streamed constantly. You will see consistent feed once the game is out, and I will continually support it from there. But with that being said, we are close to an hour and 30 minutes. We beat Dolmen in about an hour. So with the latest update, combat was changed. It was tweaked a little bit. Attacks were feeling a little heavier. Heavy attacks definitely felt a lot heavier. They drained a lot more energy. But again, this was amazing. I absolutely loved what I played, and I cannot complain, because every time I do play it, it does feel like a complete different game from what I played before. And so with their constant upgrading, it's amazing. And so if you have any questions, go to dolmengame.com. There's a lot more. They have Twitch. Visit them at twitch.tv/Dolmen Game. You can go into YouTube, find them at Dolmen Game, youtube.com/Dolmen Game. Instagram, same thing. Same with Reddit. I will be there big time. I do stream it quite a bit. I want to give a huge shout out to both Rachel, Rachel over at GoPublics. Thank you so much, Rachel, for providing me with a copy of the game to play. Uber Strategist, Jessica Timms, thank you so much for introducing us to Dolmen. And a very special thank you to Massive Work Studio for tuning into the stream, supporting us, and letting us play your game extremely early. If you all have any questions, please let us know down in the comments below. You can also find Dolmen Game, as I said, at the Kickstarter link below. If you want to support the stream, you can find the information for that below. If you are not seen as a donator during the course of this stream and you donate, I will have the donation specialty run. You will get a shout out during the course of that next stream. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for making this an amazing Monday. I am going to be stepping away from streams for the night. Again, special shout out to Massive Work Studio. Definitely a huge shout out again for tonight's donation of $15 to the stream from Ricky Zom. And yes, definitely thank you. And I do agree, Dark Souls in space, shut up and get my money. Totally agree with this. So, there you have it, folks. Tonight's stream is wrapped up. I hope to see you all back here tomorrow, starting at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That'll be 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And on the East Coast, I will see you all at 5 p.m. Stay tuned, and we'll have more for you in the coming days.